Hey, who's ready to sift through that puzzle box? And as we're pulling out our edge pieces, we're going to talk about another corner piece because we get super excited when we're building a puzzle and we find the corner pieces. So I am Lainey Stumpf and I help the people that I love look better, feel better, have more energy by making better choices in the food they eat and the products that they use. And this week we're talking about our wellness puzzle. We are all a complicated 100-piece wellness puzzle. And when you are building your puzzle, you got to get those corner pieces. So last night we talked about nutrition, supplements, and if you go over to my blog, RevolutionHealth.life, you can look at last night's video, and I'm going to put more information over there about what I talked about. So our wellness is affected by our nutrition, good or bad, our exposure to chemicals, our injuries that we've sustained, either they're genetic or outside, and then our habits. And so rather than trying to solve the problems and only treat symptoms, it's always best to be more intentional and try to improve our overall wellness. If you're building a symptom toolbox, you're always going to be chasing that end result. And so you're focusing on the problem rather than what's causing the problem. If you can get to the root issue, if you can support at that base level, then the problems resolve themselves, right? So we're going to support our systems, we're going to support our bodies, give it what it needs, and so we're going to develop the tools to focus on wellness. So today's corner piece, I'm going to focus on how important it is to limit our exposure to toxic chemicals. So gather round, children. Tonight our bedtime story is all going to be about chemical toxicity. Yay! Okay, so our skin, biggest organ in our body. And whatever we put on our skin goes directly into our bloodstream. A baby's skin, 3 times thinner than an adult's. Young children, much more vulnerable to toxic exposure than adults. So they just can't process it as much. So if you go into your bathroom, you look at the different products that you use on a daily basis. See if any of the products, I'm going to be putting some pictures in the comments below. And so see if any of the products that you have in your bathroom have some of those ingredients. Fragrance is pretty much in absolutely everything. Brian and I watched the documentary Stink on Netflix because we know how to have a good time and a good date night, documentary night, right? So, but we kind of both came away a little shook from that. Just because you're buying a lavender lotion or the bottle of cleaner has a green leaf on it, it doesn't mean it's free of harmful chemicals. The companies are picking up on, anything that seems organic sells, but, you can, poop's organic and you don't want to rub that on your skin, right? So don't be fooled. So they're not required to disclose what the chemical cocktail called fragrance is. A while ago, I bought a green shower cleaner, one of those things that, lazy people's way to do shower. You just squirt it on and magically it's supposed to clean your shower. But, it said like natural, right? But then I learned to read labels and it had fragrance in it. So we just don't know what that contains. So picture yourself, you're getting in the shower, you shampoo your hair, you condition your hair, you use some body wash, hopefully. When you get out, you put on your deodorant, you put some lotion on, you're going to brush your teeth, you're going to use the mouthwash, and if you're a lady, or maybe not a lady, but choose to put on foundation and lipstick and some mascara. And, you want to smell good. So let's put on some perfume too. You just put 11 different products on your body and you haven't even left the bathroom yet. It's pretty mind-blowing the amount of products that we put on our body just constantly. There's a study done that stated that women put 515 different chemicals on their body every single day. And those chemicals, quite frankly, are making us sick. Parabens are found in almost all personal care products, and parabens have also been shown to rapidly increase the growth of breast cancer cells. So, if your thyroid's messed up, mine is, how are your hormones? Do you have asthma? My son does. Are you fatigued? Do you suffer from inflammation? Chemical exposure is as much to blame for those things as nutritional deficiency or an injury, traumatic and genetic injury. So, cleaning products are as bad for your lungs as 20 years of smoking. Most of the toxins in our homes are found under our sinks, in our bathrooms, in our laundry room. It might seem daunting when you think about how many different things we have in the house and how on earth can we replace all that. But truly, 45 minutes in a trash bag and it's done. So, and then you have momentum to actually do more. And the compulsive organizer in me really likes the way it looks when they're all gone. So my mom, if she's watching, hi Mom. My mom is an amazing woman and is a 3-time cancer survivor. When she was going through breast cancer treatment and we were seeking help for how to best support her with that, we were told to stop using dishwasher detergent because that is one of the most toxic chemicals in our house. And where are we putting it? We're putting it on our plates where food goes. We're putting it on the silverware, which goes in our mouth. So that toxic chemical, it's gonna end up in our body. So I hear all the time, but it's so expensive. You know, all that green stuff, it's so expensive. It's really not. Because just like I talked about last night, where when you're using quality food, you don't need as much. That is often the case. When you are using a quality ingredient, it's going to last a lot longer and it ends up not being expensive. So, what have our experiences been since we've kicked out a ton of chemicals? And it was a process. It wasn't overnight. But we have noticed less eczema, no more asthma medication, clearer skin all around. So who doesn't want that? My favorite, no more chapped winter lips, because that Bliss-Tech stuff isn't doing you any favors. Better sleep. And how about this? No more worrying about the kids getting into the chemicals. And that's awesome because, you know, if you mop your floor and your baby crawls on it, they're still getting the chemicals on their hands and in their bodies, on their skin. But you don't even have to worry about them getting into the stuff underneath the sink. So if you're befuddled on where to start, I would be happy to help. As I say, every day, I help people make better choices with the products. I can be your cleaner cleaning buddy. So check out my blog, RevolutionHealth.life. That's where I'm trying to put as much information as I can and try and get it organized because I can't stand when things are all over the place. Also look in the comments. After I get off here, I'm going to go put some graphics in there for you to see. Share the people. Well, you can share people, but I'd prefer you share the video with all your people because I know you want them to be well too. So that's all I've got tonight. New corner tomorrow. Talk to you later. Love ya. Bye.